Yeah, you know what it is. 140 for the rapper, busy man, shit, nigga. They take their head off, nigga.
Okay, when Eve did the anthem, I just pray my love don't lie to me. Swing the iron like stamps and I can't let no holder lie to me. I don't feel these rappers, all they lies is hypocrisy. Ain't no competition, ain't no rivalry. Niggas think I'm playing, I don't hear one word they saying, this shit light work. Think Muhammad one of us, he might lose his life first. Suckle up and stay alert, another cop just stretch the nigga. He a demon, it's an exorcism, watch I bless the nigga. You took that oath in blood, then you know I'm gon' get active with you. From the opposition, I see vision, let me paint the picture. Rappers claim they spit and I ain't listening, is in fact the fear. If revenge was a woman, now I scope that bitch like Jake. So I war, we gon' run the summer. It's gonna be historical. Thought they making plays, made them niggas call the audible. Ask who run this shit, but that question is rhetorical. Bitch, I'm the one, me cookies with the oil. I'ma get them crack as hell, should've never kidnapped my family. I can't be do that. Bet I be the last nigga standing. Do a life sentence for my niggas, pray you understand me. I might put a switch on this Glock and call it young baby. How you real trigger on them dots? You a bird feeder, claiming he a demon. What's a demon to a cold leader? When he saying something, I ain't hear him. This shit like it ain't about who got the gun, it's about who gon' up that fight first. I turn a bad situation to a game change. Bring soldiers from the dead, just raise up the chains. Bring shots, I'ma look like Aaron Jones when I run it. Never bite the hand that feeds you, you don't never get that hand back. He bitch about 10%, I don't wanna hear none of that. He dropping sword, fuck him, just make sure you get that cover back. Look around, he ain't with us, probably cause he never was. Now my chin like you with the angels for your brothers. Everybody wanna be Richard Porter, God kill him like Alpo. Play if he want, it's laying in the trunk like Lee Malvo. A certified woman's ass nigga, I am not a toy. Hey, out with that hollow sign, yeah, this the rim accord. Feel like Gullah Jack when I'm in Fayetteville, you feel your boy. Still up on my bread, still I think that's all that I do. The way I get it, boy, lost, they gon' start to call him Elroy. Fuck his gang, pop out on them demons like I'm Hellboy.
You boy, you know what time it is, nigga.
Better watch how you step in, yeah. But that was my nigga,
yeah. I'm in yo. Got my nigga Rewan with me.
But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor.
You know what I'm saying?
Under commanding general, yeah.
Straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown. I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, make you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it, ain't got no manners. All them pussy niggas talking shit, yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm reppin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood. I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For I take your life or let you take mine. That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, the shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey.
These motherfuckers got scraps too, don't get caught lacking. Y'all seen these old cowboy movies, you go to the bar, nigga, you about to get tried. You go out in the bar, you got there drinking with your brothers and that shit, and you about to get tried out here, but don't be caught lacking. Don't kill your brother off some bullshit, man. Don't hurt your people, man. This is for protection only, man. I got family out this bitch, man. I got brothers out this bitch I gotta protect. Somebody trying to run up on us, we lacking. What we gonna do, fight him? Fight a nigga with a machine gun? Now we're gonna bust your ass. We'll cut your head out and bring it back to the Lord, man. UPK shit, man.
Hey, fam.
She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman. They say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Yeah, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me. I put on with lies. I'm a judo with a nigga pride. I'm just like a lion. Want my woman cook, clean, fuck, and shut the fuck up, yeah. I got bigger problems to worry about than you in adultery. But shit, you know you ain't going nowhere. Hey, checking my move with the bass. Try to walk to the place. Ice on me, come and skate. You really hoe wanna escape. Yeah, we up, fish your face. Or outwork me, what you think? Pretty girl, good taste. Wanna know all my traits. You know I'm on attention. I'm James Brown to the Israel. Bullets long, yeah, extensions. The nigga hate what they mention. Y'all pull up how I'm gifted. I'm Mike Jackson with the fist. Beat it like I'm Thriller. She say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence. Say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman. They say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing. I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Yeah, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, bitch, you basic. If you don't want a South Coast nigga, you chasing ranking. And really, you ain't even damn exquisite, and bitch, you faking. Wanna rush a dog sick nigga in the picture I painted. And I mean, everywhere I say T, I give you some flavor. But I guess you ain't even wanna take it, bitch, you outdated. And you done gave it up for some paper, you just like your main man. Start with 3 damn baby daddies, spit what you thinking. You were thinking with your damn bars, huh? You the type motherfucker wanna pull up, how the fuck when the fuck, huh? Then beat it from the back, no damn attack, it was just for lunch, huh? Dirty damn bot pussy bitch, wanna talk shit on the low, huh? Want this everybody with, cause you don't even know how they say I'm obnoxious. Say I got way too much confidence, say it's a problem. All I do is try to pull a woman, they say I'm a monster. But really, it ain't nothing, I'm just like my brothers. But shit, you know you look better with me, yeah. Yeah, you know you look better with me. How I pull up and then shock. I do my dance on them, what the fuck? How I chill, run it up. Come and fetch a girl, boy, stop, bitch. Okay, you know you look better with me, dance. I don't know, trying to get right with the preach probably on the low, huh? What the fuck you talking about, girl? You already know what the fuck we on, huh? We ain't passing down bitches, but you get right what you already know, huh?
Bitch, you know you look better with me, yeah.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my actions. Yes, you said so.
Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never a home, only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting, the trail of my tears is countless. The fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be, slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash, get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood cell. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Just dish served cold, I just hope they make an oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. There was design 5 for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
Someday you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
You ain't no Israelite, but you a gospelite, bitch.
Fuck you talking about?
If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga named is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. Sharp on shit, I'm bout it. UPK, too solid. Fuck nigga don't want war. It ain't enough clips in your army. All the bitches wanna take my piece. All the hoes wanna take my piece. All the nigga wanna take my piece. No, I can't let a dog take it from me. I can't let a dog take it from me. You a hoe study and you dummy. And these bitches really out this bitch walking around like they don't know nothing. And the lame nigga fall for them and get set up for the coins and get gunned down, man down. Should've took the time, get a damn no. But I see the sorrow and I show her. She could never get a priest hoe. You a dirt ass, rust ass neck bitch with a fake ass jury. In Tennessee while I'm touring. That's a Tennessee, but she luring. And that sucker duck bitch ass boy fuck nigga over that bitch muggin'. I say, if that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, too solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch. You a lame nigga down to me. Eat candy, but I'm sucker free. You a little nigga, ain't nothing to me. Base up, boy, I fit a beat. Yeah, AR-223. Draco with a magazine. Yeah, the clip run like limousine. I shoot your ass in a spleen. Boy, I bust your ass in a temple. We debating by the temple. Tell the truth, boy, you's a victim. And you squirm off like a lizard. Nigga walk down my road. Why does nigga come down my road? Boy, come down my road. Boy, I charge your ass toll fee. I'm a real big priest, nigga. UPK play for keys, nigga. Commander General get a damn order, but ain't nothing me to damn kill you. I start getting his ass like a cat. All weapons, boys full of tech. Boy, like a close combat. Nigga, I popped off for a neck. If that nigga on wall, bitch, we ready. It ain't hard to find us. Hawk, I keep that stick locked, loaded, boy, he'll fade you line up. Young nigga name is Slayer. What you think, boy, you be done to try. Soft cold shit, we bout it. UPK, you solid. Little bitch think I'm crazy, think I'm playing like bitch, I ain't the one. Warfare every day, so who is you, bitch? I don't need your love. Killers right round the way. What you think? I love this brotherhood. Hood. More than you, bitch.
Christ said 7 women gonna be on one nigga in the end time. Nigga, fuck wrong with you, boy. Stressed by that damn whole ass bitch. Fake ass nigga too. Dumb ass motherfucker. Fuck you.
I got you. Let it vibe real quick. Look.
City eyes, it's time to vote God. My God, a real nigga, cause he wasn't no flaw. Posted on the corner like a watchdog. Family secure, got that shotty in the closet by the mob ball. Fuck what they heard, tell them it's all true. Be cautious, that foundation voltage can fall through. They gon' fall. Look, I keep this shit 50 times 2. Ain't no more heart in this game, I'm John Q. Colder than the avalanche, way above average. Fierce taste sweet, told him make me an apple crisp. Left us in the valley full of bones, this where hope found. Java come on, man, dark sands get broke down. Riding through Evanston with Mark Quad, telling me how the crackers turn this child into a ghost town. Focus up, nigga, I lay that game down. I feel his pain, cause nothing is the same now. Never like shine like heaven through a rain cloud. Glock have a fit like my child, so tangent. Try to warn them niggas, we bear arms like tarantulas. Them other niggas rap, I make anthems. I really seen profits under this banner. Make my enemies bow down on camera. Told my design I wanted black and white like a panda. I'm better than that nigga that sunk dirty Diana. Look, I move like a Brazilian, precious cargo, spirit Asian, but I got a new semi-auto. Wave that bitch around like where's Wardo. Sleep if they won't, I cut through they Z's like I'm Zorro. Pay me for his name, so I gotta keep that steel clutch. Trust me, I'm not what you think. I squeeze till it click like Dorothy when the heels touch. The world got me dumb, I don't feel much. Round with Yara down, just left the state bridge. Looking for a bitch better than Baby's kid. Remember I dropped Quiet Storm, I've been gone ever since. Still in the field, fuck them niggas on the fence, yeah.
Yo, this be actually really hard.
UBK shit, South Coast shit, man. Shout out Bar Tennessee, up the business. Hey, get the money, hey. What the fuck going on out there, motherfucker? Hey.
I get the money, nigga. Taste the paper, bitch. Keep all of your morals, never slay for shit. Ice up on my wrist. Yeah, I'm hood rich. I don't give a fuck about to get pop quick. Yeah, I'm on that shit. Yeah, I'm in the town. Niggas talking about that G, but now they come around. Can they come around? Yeah, I'm up, nigga. Man, fuck all of these hoes, get the bucks beat. I'm a young rich nigga, I ain't tryna flex. You can tell I'm cold by the ice around my neck. Straight up, BBS, I charge you, boy, you wanna test. I don't get no shot up by a nigga or bitch. Boy, I love the life I live, cause a nigga keep it real. Nigga freshly hell, take that drip, but get the spill. I ain't little flip, getting pimped up out of his. I'm a straight G-Do, getting paper like a miso. That's that South Coast stain if you tryna hang. You be kidding about it, bang, boy, we rep the same. Nigga tryna talk, but we rep that murder game. Get your ass pop, ain't nothing to a G. Hold up, bitches wanna fuck, but hell no, I don't pay no fee. Bitches leak too deep, got that ice, I make you sneeze. All these niggas lame in hell, can't even come around me. Bitches South Coast, South Carolina, bitch, I'm styling ya.
Really, no demons get control of me. No money get the best of me. No bitches getting up over me. Don't want much, nigga, I'm sucker free. That's the way it gotta be. These niggas chain, these bitches chain, y'all chain is soak me. For real, this brotherhood a weapon. And bitch, we carry weapons. Black rob on nigga ass don't even need a weapon. And y'all be reputation. And y'all be very respected. And if you got a problem, then y'all better address it. You cross that line, we ain't show no mercy. Cross that line, you ain't gon' need sex. You pull up and they get nervous. You ain't making no moves, you ain't got no purse. On UBK, so I ain't never worried. I'm putting them right, both of my hands dirty. For real, I learned from the OGs. I'm a young nigga, but I'm a certified priest. And not from Tennessee. In this mandatory that I gotta keep my heat. You should play it safe, and we gon' play with keys. For real.
$22.99, dirty cop. He gonna hook it up. Come on, Nakawar, hook me up. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I should have said it, right? Sound check. Test. I'm gonna check my phone. No, I'm just kidding. Good. All right, Shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School University of Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York. Under Commander Jimmy Hunter. And we teach in the Isupk that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the children of Israel according to the Bible. We teach that the history, archaeology, and biblical prophecy get ahead day in and day out. We got schools all over the world. We got schools in damn near all 50 states. Got them in the islands, overseas. All right, the UK, Trinidad, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, all right, the UK, and so on. All right, because we are the Isupk, we are the priests and prophets of this time, man. Right, but we are the Lord's chosen people, right? According to this Bible, same Bible that we read every day, that they read every Sunday in the church, right? That same Bible is the history book of the Israelites, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. Today is law class, man. All right, Wednesday is law class. All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. If I could, let's go to Proverbs. Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 1. We're just gonna start from the top, right?
Look at Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1. And it reads, the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
Right. It says it's the Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David. Right? It says the son of David. Right. Solomon, it comes from that same line, right? Of David. King David. Right? That he was his son. Right. And you know who else also comes from that line, right? It's also Yahushua. Right. He said Yahushua, man, right? Who the world calls Jesus Christ. Right. He comes from that same line. It says that he would sit on the throne of his father David, right? So keep going.
Verse 2, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding.
Right. To know wisdom, right? That's what the book of Proverbs is about, right? The book of Proverbs is about a book of sayings, right? That's what this is about, right? It's a book of wisdom, dark sayings, and then understanding. Right, that's where the word Proverbs comes from, right? And in this book, it gives you everything. Pretty much all these books written by Solomon, right? And even actually Solomon's mother actually wrote or was the voice of Proverbs 31, right? So you can even go there to understand, you know, that it comes straight from his family, right? The things that he was taught, right? But it says to know wisdom and instruction, right? And the reason why I'm reading this, because that's what we need, right? Of course, we need to read the Bible, you know, right? Hands down, right? But to know wisdom and instruction, this is like a guideline, right? The simple things in life that we need to understand, right? The things that will keep you out of trouble, the things that will make you make wise decisions here on this earth, right? Going through all this turmoil and going through every temptation that this earth gives us, right? Right, that this world gives us. There's temptation everywhere, right? And the Lord said that there would be temptation once you come in the truth. That's in Ecclesiastes chapter 2, I believe. You know what that is?
Verse 3, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment.
Right. Justice
and equity.
Right. Right. Go ahead.
Oh, it's lucky. And equity.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
Did you want the precept that you?
Yeah, you can put it.
John, book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord.
Right. He said, my son, if thou come to serve the Lord, man, right? This is what he's saying to him, right? He's saying, if you come to serve the Lord, he's going to prepare you for something. Go ahead.
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
Prepare what?
Prepare thy soul for temptation.
He said, prepare your soul for temptation. Prepare your spirit for temptation, man. Right? Because these are the things in this earth, right? When you come into this truth, when you come into the knowledge of knowing the Most High, of knowing that who you are according to this Bible, right? And how you should walk and how you should talk and how you should lead men and women, right? Lord said, prepare your soul for temptation. That means get ready, you know what I'm saying, for all kinds of manner of evil, trying to distract you, trying to take you off the focus of the Lord, right? Of you, or taking your focus off of brotherhood and trying to get, this kingdom of heaven, right? Trying to spoil your reward, right? But Satan is always at work. That's one thing I can tell you. All right. Satan is always Shaitan, right? In the Bible, right? In the Hebrew. He is always on the prowl, right? Ready to give you, a test, right? You got it? You got something?
Oh no, I ain't gonna lie, like that whole chapter really like
What, Ecclesiastes?
Yeah, like the whole chapter. So not just that verse, like that verse that I just read, of course, but like that whole chapter really like it's
no, yeah.
I recommend everything just read
get deep. Go ahead, read the next verse.
Oh, verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure.
See, it says set thy heart aright, right? Your heart, which is being your mind, right? Your heart is your mind. And it says set your heart aright, right? So get focused, right? Pay attention, get counsel, right? To set thy heart aright and do what?
And constantly endure.
And constantly endure, right? All right? Because there's going to be constant temptation. There's going to be constant test, right? Right? Sometimes it might not always be, you're going through what you don't want to go through, right? When it could be the Lord actually testing you, right? That could definitely be a factor into what you're going through. The Lord can test you, right? Well, we'll get that a little bit. Keep going.
And make not haste in time of trouble.
And what?
And make not haste in time of trouble.
Make not haste in time of trouble, right? It means don't run, right? Don't run. Don't be quick to dodge the bullet all the time, right? Of course, speaking figuratively, of course, right? You wouldn't want to take a bullet, but in this case, right? Take it, right? Take the shot, right? Get ready to go through, everything, right? It says don't make haste, don't run from the problems, because the problems are just going to continue to fall. There's no getting away from your problems, right? So that's why it says don't make haste in the time of trouble, right? Don't be quick to turn away from the issues that you're going through, right? Right? The scriptures also say that where did I go? Right, in a multitude of counselors, there is safety, right? Paraphrase, right? It said a multitude of counselors, there is safety, right? So you have plenty of people that you could get counsel from, right? There's always somebody, above you that you can get counsel from, right? You got so many options to choose from, especially here in the school, right? Set up the same way it was back then in the scriptures, right? That's why it's telling us that the same wisdom that we had, right? That we have a multitude of counselors and people that can give you wise judgment and wise decisions and wise counsel, right? For your issue. Oh, you got something?
You want to preach up?
Yeah, you're good.
Book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Right.
But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety.
Right. It says, read that one more time. Read it.
It It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 11, verse 14. Where no counsel is, the people fall.
Right. It says where no counsel is, the people are gonna fall. Right. This is why the ISUPK blazes on the Christian church often, right? Because there's no real counselors. That's why we blaze on the politicians and those rich people that work for the government, like Al Sharpton and like Jesse Jackson did before he passed, right? And different preachers and pimps that just work for our oppressor to get money and and do what they want to do, in the oppressor's government in his office, right? Because they put them in that seat, right? You think, look, they would not be in that seat if it wasn't for our oppressor, for the white man, right? They wouldn't have those jobs. They didn't go to school and just get it. They got put there on purpose, right? To be the people over us, for us, the black community, the black and Hispanic communities, to look up to them, right? Knowing that they just gonna give us a runaround and keep having us go through the cycle of going to do a damn Million Man March, right? Going through the cycle of doing what else they do after a brother or sister gets killed by the cops unjustly, to do a little parade or some speaking, right? That's what they're gonna have us continue to do over and over, instead of actually giving a solution, right? Which the ISUPK has been providing. All right, we've been providing that solution. That's why they don't mess with us, right? They don't like us to be in the business, in their line, in their field of work, right? You know how many times people, Commander General Hunter has offered to give these people a solution and stuff, and they declined, and they didn't want to. There's meetings that he was actually last year, it was the Midwest Fire Weekend, right? The cookout in Chicago, not the one that just passed, but the one last year, right? He was supposed to do a town hall meeting with those people, with the I believe it was the city council or the mayor, right? He was supposed to do that. They quit the last minute. At the last minute, I was looking forward to watching that, right? And at the last minute, they pulled the plug on it. They said, "Oh, we're sorry, we cannot do this. Right? We can't do this because something came up. Whatever it's dumb excuse that I remember it like yesterday. That's what happened. So they try to avoid the answers, right? Us, we run to the fire, right? They run from the fire, and they want to continue to get baptized like John did, right? They want to do water baptism. And we trying to do get baptized in fire by the word, right? Yeah, so
yeah, I was gonna say some of these fake Israelite groups, man, they like to hold on to Christianity a little bit, like they find out we're Israel, and they cleave to a group that holds on to Christian ways. If that makes sense,
right? Yeah,
like water baptism. Yeah. You teach that I will burn in hell for eternity.
Yeah,
go get water baptism.
They keep those same things. They just want to claim they're Israelite, right? And think that'll be enough for them to inherit the kingdom of heaven. Yeah, prime example. JC what? GOCC? Yeah. I don't even know who that is. I mean, I do, but you know what I mean. I don't.
Yeah, bring
right. They are a Christian church, man. Right. Yeah. That's all they are, man. It ain't no different than the actual Christian church. They just they cover it in claiming they're Israelite, carrying the menorah around, I guess. Doing fringes or teachers doing a fake Passover at their house somewhere or whatever they be doing. All right. Is that one?
But in the multitude of counselors, there is safety. Oh, no, that's it.
Okay. So you go back to Ecclesiastes. Then we'll after that we'll rewind back to Proverbs.
Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away.
Right.
that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Right. He said, cleave unto him. Right. Hold, like, run to the Most High. Right. And how do you run to him? You run to him by what they just said. Right. What we just read earlier about also the counselors. Right. There's safety in that. Right. And you can run to the Most High by praying as well. Right. So it's not gonna be no magic now, but the Most High hears the prayers of the righteous, right? He hears the prayers of his people, right? As long as you are right in the eyes of the Lord, or if the Lord sees fit to have mercy on you, you know what I'm saying? He will hear you, right? So it says cleave unto him, right? Keep going.
Con. Verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully.
Right. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take it cheerfully. Man, do you know what that means? That means when you're going through temptation and going through the trials of your life, you know, the hell, the fire that you're going through, right? It says what? Read again.
Con. Ecclesiastes chapter 2, verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take thee cheerfully.
Right. It says, whatsoever is brought upon you, take it cheerfully, man. All right. Have hope, have faith, man. That's what it's saying to do. Right. I have faith in the Most High, man, that He's gonna bring you out. You don't believe that the Most High can bring you out of your situation, do you? You don't believe that, do you? Right? You always over here, woe is me, right? Woe is me. You know what I'm saying? This ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to do. What's going on, right? He just over there, Debbie Downer, right? Just always in fear, constant fear, right? Which the Lord is totally against fear, right? Y'all done. He's totally against fear, right? And the scriptures say that the Lord have not given us the spirit of fear, right? Right, but of a sound mind, right? So to a sound mind and to be focused, to understand that this is just a trial that you're just going through. It's not gonna last forever, man. It's not gonna last. It might last a while. It might be short, right? Just like our time here in this damn America, right? It's not gonna last forever, right? It seems like we've been here forever, right? Then it seems like, right? Your short time of living, even being in the truth, like it just feels like good night. I'm tired of this place. I'm ready to go. I'm ready for this place to end, right? But we have to understand that the Most High's timing it's going to be perfect, right? It's going to be on time, and it's going to be. I'm talking about the relief in your spirit is going. You're gonna understand it that day. That you're never gonna have to slave for the suppressor again. You're never gonna have to worry about waking up 4 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Having to go to work for the white man. You know what I'm saying? Doing so like and doing the other it's like hit the mute real quick. Keep going though.
And be patient when thou art changed to a lower state.
Right. Be patient, man. Be patient when you are changed to a lower state. When you come into a lower state, where in your mind, right? when you're down on your luck, right? Thinking about your, you know what I'm saying, your issues you're going through, right? That we all go through, you know what I'm saying, time after time again, right? Says have patience, because that's the only way you're gonna not crash out, right? You know, not do the other way, you know what I'm saying, of solving your issues, you know, going against what the Most High said, you know what I'm saying, that to have the issues doing it legally or lawfully, right? This law class. Doing it the way he said to do it, and not taking on the vices of those white men, right? All the traps and snares that they set for us. Sorry, yeah.
Like, I just want to say, I know with us, like the 12 tribes, especially Judah, like we've been through a lot of shit before. Grew up a lot of bad situations. So when we do fall in like them times of hardship, it'd be easier. Not easy, but easier for us to like overcome it, because like really ain't nothing new. But like on the other side, either like they lose their mind if they go a day when the power off. Like, like they really gonna lose their mind. You feel me? Like, they can't handle that.
Exactly.
Like, we just build a little bit different.
That's a heavy point. It's like it's because that's a heavy point, because when you say we done been through it, it runs in our blood. Even from slavery, you know what I'm saying? Us going, like, come on, man. Like, our ancestors got their back with for 400 plus years, right? On the plantation, got our children taken away from them in front of their face, and had to live with that forever, all right? And now we here, you know what I'm saying, still strong. I'm gonna get to you. We still strong, you know what I'm saying? We the children of the slaves. We strong in this place, you know what I'm saying? It ain't much gonna take us out the game, right? But you know, because we done been through a lot, right? And we are strong enough to do it. You said so heavy as well, saying the oppressor, the white man, they gonna lose their mind as soon as something goes wrong. That's why the earth is the way it is now. As soon as they can't get their way, they are going to murder somebody. They're gonna unalive somebody. They're gonna unalive themselves. It's like let me get the quick. So he had to say already.
No, I was going to say the match what y'all saying, like the oppressor, though, especially like Esau, like they like lead the rate of unaliving themselves.
Yeah.
Whether it be they violently take themselves out or they took like drugs or something.
Right.
Because before the drugs was put in our community, they were the main ones doing drugs.
No, kind of.
And then before we started, adopting their ways of killing ourselves, they was already doing that.
Right. Exactly. Because
for simple stuff like this, the water got cut off. Like what?
Yeah, like they can't imagine going through that. That's why they're not gonna be able to last when we put them in chains. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be here for a little bit, but scriptures say they're gonna die off after 1,000 years, right?
Right.
After a while, they're gonna be extinct because they can't take it, and plus they're reproducing is terrible right now. They can barely do that. So it's like,
I was really adding what he said. I forget when it was. What was it, like crash of Wall Street or something, like when the stock market crashed? Jumping out of building.
Oh, yeah.
And they can't take it. They was killing themselves left.
What was it, like 2 years ago? It was about 3 years ago. What was it? Bath and Beyond took a crash, and one of the owners of the I forgot. I think CEO of Bath and Beyond. You know that store. You know what I'm saying? That get your bathroom right. You know your house and all the goods and stuff. He dove out of the 30-something story building and killed himself. This happened 3 years ago, right? Like that's what's going. And then you really about to see. I'm surprised they're not doing it now, because there's a lot going on right now. I'm talking about the economy is hurt, so they're too busy right now trying to recover. You know what I'm saying? That's what they're trying to do right now. All right, the oppressor is trying to recover. All right, and if they don't, we're gonna see that same result of them jumping out of buildings, right? If I could, where we at, Doc?
Well, we're at Ecclesiastes chapter 2 and verse 5.
All right, there you go.
For gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Say, for gold is tried in the fire, right?
Come.
This is what. Well, this is comparing us to gold. Y'all done. Come here. Come here. Gold is, we are being compared to gold in the scripture, right?
Come.
You know what I'm saying? Because what do you do with gold, right? How do you purify gold, right? Put it through that fire, man, that 1,000 degree heat, right? So you can get all the impurities out of it, right? That's us, right? That's why we get tried, so we can get the weakness out of us, right? Get every little thing, trial and thing that we was dealing with. The Lord is going to take that out of us. That's going to cease to exist in us, so that won't be a hindrance to us in the future from accomplishing this for the Lord, accomplishing that for the Lord, right? Taking over that zone, right? Raising this man up, right? Because you got to get all that out in order to progress like that in the school and in this truth, to do what Christ did. You got to get all those impurities out, like it says the gold does, right? So we can be fine gold, right? Go ahead.
And acceptable men in the furnace of adversity.
Right, and acceptable men in the furnace of adversity, right? So let's go. Go back to Proverbs.
Oh, I had Proverbs.
You go back to chapter 1.
No,
all right, no, my bad. Go to Job. Go to the book of Job. Because we brought up Satan. All right. Brought up Satan. So let's talk about Satan real quick.
Con. What chapter?
Here, verse 1. Chapter 1, verse 1.
Con. It's the book of Job. Chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of you.
Of us.
Of us. Whose name was Job.
Right.
And that man was perfect and upright.
Right. He was a perfect man and upright. So don't ever let somebody tell you nobody else in the Bible was perfect other than Christ. Because Job was a perfect man, right? Unto his death, right? And there's other people that were perfect and kept the law, statutes, and commandments, and didn't sin against the Lord, right? All right. What was her name? Rebecca, and it was it John the Baptist? It was John the Baptist's parents. Her name was Elizabeth. Forgot the brother name. It's like, but John the Baptist's parents was perfect, right? And they didn't have kids for a long time to their old age, right? And the Lord did a miracle, right? And they had a child, just like the Lord did with Mary, right? Thinking that, you know what I'm saying, that she wasn't going to be able to marry this man, you know what I'm saying, without people telling her that she did it without the ceremony, right? And doing it out the guidelines, right? Yes, sir?
Oh, this the first person to be called perfect, like way before everybody else. It's the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 9. These are the generations of Noah.
Yeah.
Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations.
All right.
And Noah walked with the Most High.
See, another one. All right there. I forgot about Noah. You know what I'm saying? He was definitely a perfect man. All right. Right.
I got a question.
Yeah.
Was all the reincarnations of Christ considered perfect? Like, would it be that old? No.
Nah, Christ messed up in every lifetime up until he came as a house. Because you remember the first man, you remember Adam, right? That was the first man, right? Looks like Scripture say the first man, Adam, was made a living soul, and it said Christ, right? That's why he said, I'm the Alpha and the Omega, because he was the first man to get the law from, not the first man on earth, but the first man to follow the Lord was Adam. And the last man to do it perfect. That's why he called himself like that, the Alpha and the Omega, because, you know what I'm saying, he was that dude, that man at the beginning in the garden. You had something?
What? Kind of like, so I know he messed up in lifetime as far as Adam and Solomon, and obviously not himself, but like, what about Isaac or Melchizedek, since he was them too? Because I don't remember.
Yeah,
I don't remember if Melchizedek or Isaac really.
Yeah, well, Melchizedek was him in the spirit.
Okay.
More so than
angel.
Right. More so like more not necessarily an angel, because they didn't say he was an angel, but he was in the he wasn't a regular human. Right. Because there's angels that take on human forms. You know, the scriptures say that be careful to entertain people because they might be angels. Right? You might see a homeless man or something, he possibly could be an angel. You never know. You know what I'm saying? So this says be careful then, how you treat brothers and sisters, because it could possibly be an angel. All right. That's what scripture saying.
Like,
right.
So Melchizedek was more like he's a title.
Yeah, it was a title. And he appeared to Isaac like that. Right? Almost like when, if you remember in what was that, the book of John? Was that John? It was one of the I hate to say it, four gospels. That's Christian, but it was either Mark. It was when Christ went into the mountain and he saw Moses and Elijah. All right, yeah, almost in a form like that, right? He saw them, right? He was speaking with them, right? But then they left right on after that, right? So they wasn't physically here, but in the spirit, it was. It's almost like them seeing a vision from the Most High, like that, without being asleep. Right? Well, it's like, oh, it's like you had what was that again? On Job. Yeah, you keep going. Kind of.
And one that feared God.
Right.
And eschewed evil.
Right. It's
eschewed evil. So like,
you said it. Eschewed. Yeah, eschewed evil. All right. So let's get down to let's go 6.
It's the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 6. Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord.
Right. There was a day when the sons of God, right, came to present themselves. Go ahead.
And Satan came also among them.
Right. This is happening up in what you would call the fourth, what we call enslaved, the fourth dimension, right, up in the heavens, right? And they came to present themselves in front of the Lord. And Satan was there too. So go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, whence comest thou?
All right. He asked Satan, he's like, where you coming from? Like, what you been doing? All right. Go ahead.
Then Satan answered the Lord and said, from going to and fro in the earth.
Right. He said, from going to and fro in the earth, right? Right. That's what he said. He said, I'm traveling up and down the earth. You know what I'm saying? Just doing my job. All right. Lord is kind of like testing him, like, what you been doing lately? You know what I'm saying? You been putting in no work, right? You know what I'm saying? You out here slacking. Well, go ahead.
From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
Right.
And the Lord said unto Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
Right.
That there is none like him in the earth?
Right.
A perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil.
Right. And now the Lord, you know what I'm saying? the Satan has been going around causing havoc to and fro on the earth. But he said, the Lord is challenging him like, hey, you ain't tried Job yet, right? Try him, right? Let's see what you can do, right? To this. Yeah, you say you're going to and fro of the earth. You cause a havoc. You out here doing, putting in work. Try Job, and let's see what you can do. So the Lord is challenging Satan. Go ahead.
Verse 9. Then Satan answered the Lord and said, doth Job fear God for naught?
Right. Now Satan he said, does Job, don't the Lord, don't Job already free you? Right. Is he not a God fearing man? Right. You want me to try him when you know that he's the one that follows you wholly, totally, and does your will. All right. That's why he asked. Right.
Verse 10. Has not thou made an hedge about him?
Right. That's what he asked. He said, have you not made a hedge around him? It's like a hedge. It's a protection around your house, right? He said he made it. Didn't you make a hedge around Job? Right? Don't you have protection around him? Right? So how am I going to be able to really do what I want to Job when you're protecting him? That's what Satan is saying to the Lord. Go ahead.
And about his house, and about all that he hath on every side, thou hast blessed the work of his hand, and his substance is increased in the land.
Right. He's selling all the great things that Job had because the Lord protects him. All right. But go ahead.
But put forth thine hand now, and touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Right. The Lord, Satan is saying to the Lord, he said, guess what? If you take your the hedge around him, right, and you put forth your hand to him, you make me go, right, to do to him, or do terrible things and wicked things to test him, right? He said, and I'll read and again after that.
Slug it.
Touch.
And touch all that he hath, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Right. He said, and he gonna curse you if you touch all that he had, right? If you make a arrangement in his life, right, to the things that he got going, all the blessings that he has, right? Satan is saying he's gonna turn against you if you do these things, right? That's what he thinks. He thinks Job is weak like that. That's what Satan is saying. So go ahead.
Verse 12. And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, all that he hath is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand.
Right.
So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord.
Right. He said, the Lord said, behold, right, that he's gonna move his hand from him, right? Let Satan go to work on Job. Right? He's gonna do numerous things to him. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house. And there came a messenger unto Job and said, the oxen were plowing, and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabians fell upon them and took them away.
Right.
Yea, they have slain the servant with the edge of the sword. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Right. He's telling you, he's giving an account of what just happened. Right. All the people around Job, the messages saying what happened. You know what I'm saying? They got slain. You know what I'm saying? The people around the Sabians. Right? I don't really know exactly who the Sabians are. I have to go to the better later ask. Go ahead, 16.
Verse 16. While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the fire of God is fallen from heaven, and hath burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Right.
While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, the the Chaldeans made out 3 bands.
Say Chaldeans.
Chaldeans, so like it. The Chaldeans made out 3 bands and fell upon the camels and have carried them away.
All right. So this havoc going around Job's establishment, right? All the people around him, you know what I'm saying, they getting slain, you know what I'm saying? Everybody is getting taken away. The Chaldeans are doing these things. And taking his servants away, taking his family away, and all those things, right? All right. So skip all the way to 22, because it just goes through all the things that happen.
All right. It's the book of Job, chapter 1, verse 22. So like you said, 22 or 20?
Yeah, the last verse, 22.
It's the book of Job, chapter 1 and verse 22. In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly.
Right. He did. So at the end of the day, Job did not, you know what I'm saying, budge or curse the Lord. Right. And I'm telling you that through this entire book, right, there's more things that happen to Job, right, that we just gonna name. Right. Job went through getting sick, right? All of his children died. You know what I'm saying? His children died. His garden started dying. Everything, all his animals, everything he established, all his riches, his cattle, his farm, his house, right? Everything took a drop. Everything he worked hard for, right? And had faith in the Lord for, right? All those things came down, right? And even people around Job, 2 of them said, man, you had to sin against the Lord for all this to happen to you. So just count that when I was talking about us going through a test, right? Right? This is probably one of the biggest tests that anybody has gone through, is what Job went through, right? And even your house shot. Like you was about to say something? Right, and all those things happened to Job. Even his wife, Job's rib, was telling him to curse the Most High. She was like, do you see what's happening to you? You are a righteous man. You did all these things, and now this is all happening to you. She told him straight up, you need to curse the Most High. And Job would not do it. He was like, so be it. He was like, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. That's how he took it, right? That's a strong man right there. So let's go back to Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 1.
Oh, God. Proverbs chapter 1, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 1. The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel. Verse 2.
Skip the 7.
So let's
go past.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 7. Mm-hmm. It reads, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
All right. This is what the beginning of you having all the knowledge that you need to have is the fear of the Lord, right? Fear the Most High. So respect the Lord, right? To do the things that he said and following his law, statutes, and commandments, right? You following that shows that you fear the Lord, right? Doing his will shows that you fear him, right? And that you actually understand, you know what I'm saying, that these are the things that's going to keep you alive, right? That's the knowledge of the Lord, right? But, you know what I'm saying, this world will have you think all these philosophies and, you know what I'm saying, all these weird things everybody into is knowledge. Knowing 10 different religions and philosophies and knowing trying to read the stars and stuff is this knowledge, right? How in the world do you think you know what the stars say when you can't even figure out what the hell going on with your life down here? All right, you can't put the puzzle pieces together down here, but you know what the stars are saying. All right, The only person that was reading them stars right was Adam, right? Because that's the only way he had to understand the laws, statutes, and commandments at the time before he got jotting them down, right? Other than that, you know what I'm saying? We have the instruction manual right now, right? All these years, the Lord then sent prophets to go ahead and just boil this thing all the way down to this what we have, right?
Oh, God.
And then we should not take what we got right now for granted. We should take value to what we got instead of sitting there trying to be like some fake Israelite and go look for the book of Enoch and Jasher and shit, right? When those books are absolute trash and they're written by white, right? Nobody want to read that crap. It ain't got nothing to do with our salvation, right? Okay, go to 20.
Proverbs chapter 1, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, Wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the street.
Right. It says, wisdom crieth without. She uttered her voice in the streets. That's what we do. Right? When we go out to the streets, right, and teach you know what I'm saying, the Bible, and teach how the white man is the devil, right? And try to teach our people wisdom to come back to the Lord, teaching that we the children of Israel. We that's wisdom. She uttering her voice in the streets. That's us doing that, right? And it refers to wisdom as a she, right? It's a beautiful thing. That's why it was written like that. Right? Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse,
in
the openings of the gates, in the city. She uttereth her words, saying,
See?
How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
Right. He said, how long, ye simple ones? All right. Us out here, we are simple. Our people are simple people. Right? They like simplicity. Right? It says, how long will ye love simplicity? Go ahead.
And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge.
All right.
Turn you at my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you.
Right. Won't you try to actually follow what the Lord said? Right? The Lord gonna give you his spirit. You're gonna continue to carry that, right? And people gonna know that you are definitely from the Most High, right? That you are not a normal man, right? We us in the UPK, we ain't normal. We not some average men out here, man. People look at us crazy. They think we strange, right? They think we angels on earth by the way we live. You know what I'm saying? Our lifestyle, right? People look at us like we're strange. So, telling them the simple things that we believe of not eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, right? Not sleeping with white women, right? They looking at us crazy, especially right now. I mean, we at the end, at the very end, right? And they looking at us like, why does that even matter? When it damn matters. When that shit is going to hit the fan at the end of the day. You know, coming at say at the latter days, right? It's everything that we teach. You know what I'm saying? The simple things. Not only want to say it like that, but the things that people count small, like eating shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster, they look at that like it doesn't matter. Like why did he even have to do that? They think it's some religious thing. When it's very spiritual. When the Lord has a reason for that, right? We already talk about it all the time. You know what I'm saying? Sitting there taking all the shellfish and stuff out of the ocean. Now the ocean is dirty as hell, right? Because Esau wants to make a $1 million off of shellfish and oysters, right? Down in the bay, in the bayou of Louisiana, on the port of Charleston, right? Because they eat that stuff out there, right? And really, that stuff is disgusting. It's the advertisement, right? That's one thing General Muhammad even said one time. He said, "You want to know why people?" He said, "Oh, let's do a test, all right?" It's like who's in the chat?
We got already and Sister a lot.
Mm-hmm. Okay, but anyway, well, shout out to Kalak Desai checking in. So shout out to Sister Rawaz checking in. But General Muhammad, he asked everybody in that class, he's like, how many of you would eat cat? And how many of you would eat dog? He said rat. And then he was like lobster. And then he said he said raise your hand. He was trying to get people to raise their hand. You know what I'm saying? But he said the reason why that we ate those things, you know what I'm saying, fell victim to those things, is because of advertising. Simple advertising. What they don't show, you know what I'm saying, your regular cat and dog grilled on, you know what I'm saying, on the Outback commercial. They don't show, you know what I'm saying, rat being turned over a fire, you know what I'm saying, and served at the Longhorn or Mega D's, right? They don't do that. Chinese, they doing it on the cover though. Moab, yeah, they scooping them up. Let me stop. But yeah, but you know what I'm saying? But what they showing on Red Lobster commercials? They showing that lobster. You know what I'm saying? They showing that shrimp, that shrimp with the butter. I'm talking about in slow motion. You dipping the damn shrimp with the butter flying everywhere, the melted. You know what I'm saying? It looked good. It's like, oh, I'm about to go get me some shrimp lobster. Now you think you're an exquisite eater or something now. Now you think you're sophisticated because you can sit at the table eating some scallops or something. You know what I'm saying? That's how they think. The white man did that though. You know what I'm saying? That was never us. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't eating that slop and pig until we got enslaved here. But go ahead.
I was gonna say that's crazy how they make something that's so like terrible for us to eat seem like it is a social status. Like
definitely
like scallops, shrimp, and what you call it, the fish eggs.
The calamari.
Calamari, yeah.
Or caviar.
Caviar. They make all that. That's like a social status. Like,
yeah, it just depends on the fish, but yeah, but some, you know, they be having all kind of weird.
Like, yeah, but they make stuff like that seem like we made it now. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you hear rappers saying went from like Meek Mill, he'll say from eating ramen noodles now I'm eating lobster.
Yeah.
Like, it's almost like once you get money, it comes to lobster.
Lobster, like nigga, you went even lower. Now you eating the bottom feeder. The noodles was actually the noodles was good. You know what I'm saying? Look, man, we got too many things to choose from out here. We just poor. You know what I'm saying? They're making it a little bit more available now, but still, it's still high. Prices are high, right? But we poor over here. You know what I'm saying? We can't get the Wagyu steak all the damn time, right? Can't get the ribeyes all the damn time, right? Can't get the lamb all the time, right? Can't get that with the EBT. Only limited to certain things, and now they even about to take EBT away. All right, they've been taking that away from people, from families. Now people gotta take extreme measures to get extra money. Donate plasma. Donate plasma. Donate goddamn. Go on. Scamming. Going back to the PPP loans back in the day. Just going backwards, man. And now that leads us into the trap again. Now we in jail for trying to feed our family. White man is the devil. All right? Once you understand that, you know what I'm saying, you might just resist the devil. Like the scripture says, resist the devil and he shall flee from you. Go ahead. What you had?
Another thing that I've always thought is weird. It's like how we let like the Asians it's like different other nations. They what's the word? Pretty much they'll steal from our culture and they'll sell it back to us.
Right.
Like with the Asians and the nails and stuff. Like I don't understand what is it that they do that they already doing for it. Like why did we flock to them? It kind of makes me think of the Envy Not Thy Oppressor scripture.
Yeah.
It's like we look to them like almost what to do next. Like what's
right.
I don't know. I feel like that's backwards.
Yeah, it is backwards, right? Because it's like, shit, man, we could damn do all this stuff by themselves, right? But that's so crazy. Who was talking about this? I believe it was Commander General talking about it. It's like they keep us, they oppress us so damn much that we're not gonna worry about trying to start a damn business. All right, we just gonna depend on our oppressor. All right, you sitting there, you gotta work 40 hours, 12-hour shifts. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes Monday to Thursday. All right, you barely having time to do anything. Now you're tired on the week during the weekend. You just want to rest and relax. You ain't starting that business. They got us in a loophole, keeping us so damn. I'm talking about everything that they could possibly do. Remember what the scripture said in Egypt, right? It says the more that they oppressed the children of Israel, the more that we grew, right? But the more that they made us serve with what it said, with rigor, with bondage, right? With hard bondage or with rigor. So the more that we, you know what I'm saying, we did that, you know, we grew and, you know what I'm saying, how we came up, it made us work even harder. And that's exactly what you see here today. Because, look, I don't know if you remember, these shifts wasn't like this before. We didn't have no damn swing shifts and shit before that. It was Monday through Friday. Either 8 hours sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You get off at least a good 5 hours to yourself at home before you go back to sleep and go through. It used to be like that. Like now, like it's changed so much that we didn't even see it right in front of our eyes. Like they literally put more hours on us. We didn't even see it. Like you did not see. I didn't realize it. Like now we working extra hard to keep them paid, keep their government up. All right. That's why it is so vital to get in the Isupk. All right. So we can bring them down. But look, the Lord is doing it right now. He's doing it. He's hurting them. They are hurting. Don't let America fool you for one bit. Let them fool you. They quiet right now. Everybody is quiet. Donald Trump is quiet. He's not saying much. They are suffering very slowly right now. It's happening. It's happening. Trust and believe that they are getting hurt. And they're getting pulled into more wars as we speak. Commander General Yohana prophesied in 2014 that all these nations was going to, you know, according to the Bible, that these nations was going to go to war. And he even pointed out that once Saudi Arabia starts getting attacked, that you can damn near wrap this shit up, slag it from lunch. And guess what? 2 days ago, Saudi Arabia just got attacked by Iran. This happened. And now this is going to force the U.S. to step in, and they're going to have to, because Saudi Arabia is one of the richest countries in the Middle East. They have to protect Saudi Arabia, or they're not going to get their oil. So Iraq is playing with the U.S., begging them in like, hey, we just hit your base. What you gonna do about it? They begging them in, and then before you know it, everybody's just going, this shit is about to get stupid. So keep watching closely. That's why I keep looking at the news. I'm trying to see this. I'm looking at this shit like the NBA Finals. What's next? I'm serious. That's exactly how I be looking at it. I'll be anxious to see what's about to happen next and see what Commander Hunter gonna say about it. Right?
That's all. What I was gonna say is this. I know this isn't for everybody, but like lot of our people, let's say they found out we were Israelites, or let's say they even came to the school, you know, they got the truth.
Right.
I feel like they fall out because lack of faith, because they feel like things aren't happening fast enough. Like how you said, more about it, right? Now that's prophecy, but to somebody they might think, oh, it's not fast enough, so they stay mentally stuck in there.
Right.
Because they don't realize like part of faith is patience. So it's like patience for all that stuff.
Yeah, and that's why Christ said, "He that endures to the end shall be saved." Right? Because that's what happened to a lot of people. You know what I'm saying, back in the day, before, you know what I'm saying, when Commander Johanna was a youngin in the truth, right? When they thought that Christ was gonna come back in the, you know what I'm saying, in the year 2000, right? when that was just to test them to see if they were gonna stay, and then everybody left because it wasn't on their time, right? So they wasn't really here for the long haul to stay with brotherhood and sister. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't here to endure and to be with their brothers and sisters. They was here because they thought they had a guaranteed spot, right? Which the Lord want to reward you. But all right, what you gonna abandon your brothers just because you thought it was time? Now you're gonna abandon the people that you was there with this whole time? Like, no. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yeah.
I was going kind of off what he said. I feel like people like that, they get like that because they need to see it to believe it. Like, if it ain't happening now, they really don't believe it. And it kind of made me think of what Jeremiah said about some people gotta be, like the water gotta be up to their neck almost for them to even,
right?
Feel me? Like realize the situation.
Yeah. Yeah. No, kind of. Yeah, they gotta. That's the scary part, though. It's like a what you call it, a close death. That'd be the scariest thing if you ever been to a near death experience. That's what we call it, close death, a near death experience. Like that's what that's almost like. You know what I'm saying? You damn near got to go through that to be like, all right, I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm in it. You know what I'm saying? You get focused now. Now you're on your shit. Sometimes the Lord do that though. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely happened to me. You know what I'm saying? Before I had that yard done. Nah. You good? All right. But yeah. You ain't had no more comments. Oh, we keep reading up. What time is it? Okay, we about to closing in. Read 23. Or you can read you can read 23.
Verse 23. Turn you with my Proverbs chapter 1, verse 23. Turn you with my reproof. Behold, I will pour out my spirit unto you. I will make known my words unto you. Verse 24. Because I have called and ye refused. I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded.
All right. This is the Lord. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people have been called out, you know what I'm saying, to be, you know, people know that this is the truth, right? And they had their chances to come into the school and to get, you know what I'm saying, to be here with their brothers and sisters. And, you know, they didn't answer the call. Came to class, they're like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this, you know what I'm saying? I believe, you know what I'm saying? I'll hear them all the time. They say it often. Yeah, I'm with the knowledge. I got the knowledge. And then we be like, all right, come on, what you doing? Come to class, brother. You know what I'm saying? Get down. He's like, yeah, I see about it. And then, you know, you never hear from him again. All right. So that's the things that happen. That's the Lord calling out for them, but they refuse to get in it, right? To get in the fight when the Lord called them, right? But Christ said, my sheep hear my voice, right? Yeah, you get that. What is that? I gotta start getting music. All right, got you. I won't be one to say the wrong thing. John 10. John chapter 10. John chapter 10, verse 27.
Book of John 10, verse 27. It reads, "My sheep hear my voice.
Right.
And I know them, and they follow me."
Right. He said, I know them. Right. And they follow me. Right. Only reason why Christ knows them is because they follow him. Right. And also Christ also said that, you know what I'm saying, you didn't choose me, but I chose you. All right. And one thing we gotta understand is all of us, we are back here again. All right. Understand that. Every school that was back in the day, you know what I'm saying, established, you know what I'm saying, doing the work of the Lord in the Bible that we read, is back in motion again. We back here. We was already back there doing this work of the Lord back then. This ain't new. We're not new to what's going on right now. Right? We were there together. Right? We are the same priests and prophets and men that was in these schools back then. Right? So don't think that it's strange, you know what I'm saying, that you're here. It's amazing now. But don't think it's strange that we back here doing this again. Right? Because the Lord he's just waking us up again. Right? Like the scriptures say, what Solomon said, there's nothing new under the sun. And he said the judgment it is called man. Right? That's us. It's called man. And we are here again. All right. You about to get it in Hebrew?
It's a lot of kids out.
I used to try to get it.
I know it's in Ecclesiastes.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1. Chapter 1, verse 9.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be, and that which is done is
Right.
that.
Go up a couple.
Verse 8.
Yeah.
Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 8. All things are full of labor. Man cannot utter it. The eye is not satisfied with seeing, nor the ear filled with hearing. Verse 9. The thing that have been, it is that which shall be.
Right. The thing that it has been is the thing that shall be. Right. Right.
And that which is done is that which shall be done.
Right. Right.
And there is no new thing under the sun.
Right. No new thing under the sun. Right. And what's that thing that it's talking about? Go ahead.
Con, verse 10. Is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It had been already of old time, which was before us.
Right.
Verse 11. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after.
Right.
Verse 12. I, the preacher, was king over Israel in Jerusalem, and I gave my heart to seek and search out by wisdom concerning all things that are done under heaven. This sore travail hath God given to the sons of man to be exercised therewith.
Right. This is okay. That's what it was. Ecclesiastes chapter 3. It's a middle scripture. Chapter 3, start at 16. That's what I was looking for. That's a precept for it though.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 16.
Uh-huh.
And moreover, I saw under the sun a place of judgment.
Right. He said, I saw under the sun a place of judgment. Right. What is under the sun? The earth. Right? This is the place of judgment. This is a heaven and hell scripture right here. Right. As well. Right. Go ahead.
And moreover, I saw under the sun the place of judgment, that wickedness was there.
Right.
And the place of righteousness, that iniquity was there.
Right.
I said in my heart, God shall judge the righteous and the wicked. There is a time there for every purpose and for every word. I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts.
All right. All right, you can stop there. You was in what chapter you was in? 6.
No, Ecclesiastes chapter 3.
All right. Go to 6. Good Lord. We keep going. We get warmer. This is the one though. Good night. This is the one. This is crazy. I didn't know there was that many precepts on it. Not to this one. All right, gotta keep the sword sharp. That's why. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, read chapter 6, verse 9. 6 and 9.
Come, book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 6, verse 9. And it reads,
Get that. Yeah, you keep going. Go ahead.
Ecclesiastes chapter 6, verse 9.
Uh-huh.
And it reads, better is the sight of the eyes than the wandering of the desire. This is also vanity.
You are done.
And vexation of spirit.
All right. Uh-huh.
That which have been is all locked. Verse 10. That which have been is named already.
Right. That which have been is named already. All right. This is another one. Right. So everything that has been here already has been named already. Right. And what is that? Go ahead.
And it is known that it is man.
It is man. Right. That's what it's talking about. Right. It is us. Right. We already been here. Right. We have been named already. We have been here over and over. Right. Right. Just like I explained. So go ahead.
Better is the sight of the eye than the wondering of the desire. This is also vanity and vexation of spirit.
Right.
That which have been is named already.
Right.
And it is known that it is man. Neither may he contend with him that is mightier than he. Verse 11. Many things that increase vanity. What is man the better? For who knoweth what is good for man in this life? All the days of his vain life, which he spendeth as a shadow. For who can tell a man what shall be after him under the sun?
All right. All right. Let's go. Matthew chapter 17.
God.
As we get ready to close out here.
This book of Matthew, chapter 17.
Oh. Okay. Verse 16. No, give me 14.
God will count. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 17, verse 14. And it reads, and when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man, kneeling down to him and saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is a lunatic and sore vexed, for oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water.
Right.
And I besought him to the disciples, and they could not cure him.
Right. So there's a man that had a son that was a lunatic, right? And he wanted his son to get healed, right? Because he saw the miracles that Yahweh was doing, and the disciples followed Christ, right? And they did it with him, right?
Right.
But he went to Christ and told Christ, he's like, hey, your boys ain't able to get the job done. What's going on? Can you do something? All right. Right. So go ahead, 17.
Then Yahweh answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation,
hey,
how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me.
All right. Christ said to the disciples, he's like, man, the faithless and perverse generation. He's like, man, how long am I going to suffer this with you, bro? I done showed you everything. We done sat here. I done healed the blind in front of you. I done healed the sick. I made the cripple walk. I made the lame speak. I done did all these things in front of you and told you that you could do the same thing. And them boys still ain't have faith. They still didn't have no faith, right? Like, what's going on here, right? They saw this crazy lunatic of that dude's son, and they looking like, hell no, right? They looking at the situation. They looking at how bad he is. And you're looking at an old lady that probably just want to get up and walk. Now they looking at this lunatic of a son over here going crazy, and now they backing off like, yeah, we ain't gonna be able to handle this. That is not what Christ taught. Christ did not teach us to look at the situation and be like, yeah, it's too much. The same way that you have faith that you can fix that small thing is the same way that you should have faith to fix the big situation, right? And that's what Christ was rebuking them on, right? Telling them. That's why he said, how long shall I suffer you? And then he's just like, man, go ahead and bring him over here, man. Let me show you something. Go ahead to 18.
Verse 18. And Yahweh rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him.
Right, the devil that was in there. Go ahead.
And the child was cured from that very hour.
Right. Christ did it like regular. Because he knew that come on, it's Christ we talking about. He knew he was going to do it, right? He's been doing it. He prayed to the Most High to let this be done in front of the people, not for his own glory, but for the glory of the Most High, right? And he got it done because he had faith of a mustard seed, right? He wasn't doubting like the disciples, right? He didn't have no doubt in his mind that this was gonna work. That the Lord was gonna use him to get this done. All right. But his disciples, they didn't think they could get it done. Go ahead, 19.
Verse 19. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart and said, why could not we cast them out?
All right. The disciples, they asked something like, why didn't it work this time? Go ahead.
And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief.
Because of what?
Because of your unbelief.
He said, because of your unbelief, man. Because you don't have the faith to get this done, right? You don't believe that the Most High could use you to get this job done in front of the people's eyes. All right. When you was over here watching him do it, all right. But why in the world are you following Christ and you don't believe that you can do the things that he did? Why? That doesn't make any sense. You follow Christ, you don't say you're a disciple of Christ. You're supposed to know automatically that you can do what he did, right? Without a doubt in your mind. That's why we say the prayers here, you know what I'm saying? Give us the power to heal the sick, right? To raise the power to raise the dead, right? That's what we pray for in that day. You best believe that day is coming, that these miracles is gonna come, that people is going to run to us to have these situations, all right? And you're gonna see full blown damn miracles happen in front of you. So, all right. So don't ever doubt that you can do that, all right? People are not gonna believe they damn idols, right? All right. Go to the next. Keep going.
God. And Yahushua said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed,
right,
ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Right. He said faith as a grain of a mustard seed. Right. All right. Something that small. Mustard seed is barely see it. Right. You have to have the faith so something of that magnitude. All right. Just like I told you earlier about the small situations and then the big situations. That's why he went from saying a mustard seed to the mountain, right? Saying move a mountain. Like no matter the size of the situation, you should have the same faith. And guess what? This is gonna get done, right? In the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. All right.
Right.
So keep going.
Verse 22. Howbeit, this kind goeth not out, but by prayer and fasting.
Right. He said this won't work, right? But you have to, this is what they have to do, right? They have to go by prayer and fasting, right? Remember when Christ fasted for 40 days and 40 nights, right?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He went into the and excluded himself and fasted. Made sure that he what you call it? He afflicted his soul, right? It's like how we do during the Day of Atonement. We afflict our souls, right? 24 hours. No food or no water, right? And that makes us stronger, all right? Because if you can go without that, all right, then you can avoid that sin. You can avoid those impurities that we talked about earlier, all right? You can get all of that stuff out of you. If you go without food and water for 24 hours, you can get rid of that demon that you have on, right? Of any sort that has been bothering you. You can get rid of it if you can go without food and water, because it's the same muscle that you work, right? The same muscle by prayer and fasting. It's the same muscle you working or going without something. The same way that you're gonna get rid of your demons, right?
No, so let's say like whatever, like sin, or temptation I struggle with. If I can like go without like food for a time, I can use that same, like you said, muscle mind to be like, I'm gonna not do that.
Right. Yeah, come. Exactly. Now you'll be able to resist the eating, right? No, no. All right. So, yeah, keep going.
God, verse 22. And while they abode in Galilee, Yahweh said unto them, the Son of Man shall be betrayed into the hands of men.
Right.
And they shall kill him. And the third day he shall be raised again.
Yep.
And they were exceeding sorry.
All right, let's get it. Let me go ahead and do one more.
No, I'm not training. I'll train like the children. I have. What about you?
Let's get Luke chapter 14.
Come.
Get 15. You start at 15.
I will come. The book of Luke, chapter 14, verse 15. It reads, and when one of them that sat at meat with him heard these things, he said unto him, blessed is he that shall eat bread in the kingdom of God. Right. Verse 16. Then said he unto him, a certain man made a great supper and bade many.
Right. This is a parable that Christ is talking about, right?
I will come.
Another parable, right? So he's talking, that a great man, a certain man made a great supper and bade many. And the man he's talking about is himself, right? But go ahead.
Verse 17. And sent his servant at supper time to say to them that were bidden, come, for all things are now ready.
Right. He's saying to the people, right, about this supper. He's saying, he's like, come, right? The food is ready, right? Tell them to come and get ready to eat, right? This is a parable, right? That's why he said, blessed is he that shall eat bread in the kingdom of God. So this is a parable about the kingdom of heaven, right? So what's that food that it's talking about? It's talking about the kingdom being prepared, right? So go ahead.
Verse 18. And they all with one consent began to make excuse.
So make what?
Make excuse.
Make what?
Make excuse.
See, he was making somebody, the people that he was talking to, they made it an excuse, right? He tell them to come to supper, come to the table is ready to come to eat. They made it an excuse. Go ahead.
The first said unto him, I have bought a piece of ground, and I must needs go and see it. I pray thee, have me excused. And another said, I have bought 5 yoke of oxen, and I go to prove them. I pray thee, have me excused.
Right. One, he talking about, look, I mean, I made a piece of ground, right? I bought a piece of ground, right? He bought land, right? He said, I must needs go and see it. He said, I need to go see it. You know what I'm saying? I got to till this thing. I got to get it ready. You know what I'm saying? You worried about his land. Lord said that he could come get the kingdom of heaven, right? That's us, right? In this work. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about the outside things too damn much, right?
Right.
No, we got to go to camp. No, we got to come do this work of the Lord, right? Go feed the poor and do many miracles for the Lord. But we count ourselves too busy, right? That's how we don't want to be in here, right? Every time you do something for the Most High, it will not go in vain. That's what you got to understand. It's not going unnoticed. The Lord is taking checks and balances. The angels will give a report of the great things that you do. All right, so keep going.
Verse 20. And another said, I have married a wife, and therefore I cannot come.
Dang, I got a rib. I got a new rib. I'm gonna be unclean. I can't come. Dang. Go ahead.
Verse 21. So that servant came and showed his Lord these things. Then the master of the house, being angry, said to his servant, Go out quickly into the streets and lanes of the city, and bring in hither the poor, and the maimed, and the halt, and the blind.
Right.
And the servant said, Lord, it is done as thou hast commanded, and yet there is room.
Right. He said, what did Christ say after those people said I made all those excuses? Man, Christ said, go get the poor, go get the maimed, right? And that's exactly what Christ came for, right? Those are the people that wanted it. They're the ones who ate for righteousness, right? They're the ones who wanted something other than the life that they had. So that's who Christ invited to the supper. The people, the poor. You know what I'm saying? The maimed. Go ahead.
Come. And the Lord said unto the servant, Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 24, For I say unto you, that none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
Say what?
That none of those men which were bidden shall taste of my supper.
Right. People that made excuses, they are not going to taste of the supper. Right? They're not going to. Lord is not going to. They're not getting to heaven. Right. Because they didn't do the work. Right? Go ahead.
God. Verse 26. Verse 25. And there went great multitudes with him, and he turned and said unto them, verse 26, If any man come to me and hate not his father and mother and wife and children and brethren and sisters, yea, and his own life also, he cannot be my disciple.
Right. He said, hate his mother and hate not his father and mother, right? And wife, children, brother. What do you mean by hate? Right? What do you mean you hate a life? Disgusting. Yeah. Oh, go ahead. What is it? Yeah.
He don't mean like hate them in the sense of actually hate them. He means like if you can't put him and Yahweh over everything.
Put the Most High first, right?
Right.
That's it. That's all he got. Put the Most High first, because the Most High, get down. Most High he's trying to raise the poor. You got a job, right? Saying, you know what I'm saying? If that's the case, he'll just go get somebody else, right?
Right.
That's why he said that. That's why Christ said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? If you don't hate your mother or father, you're not worthy of it. All right? Go ahead.
Con. Verse 27. And whosoever doth not bear his cross and come after me cannot be my disciple. For which of you, intending to build a tower, sitteth not down first and count the cost, whether he have sufficient to finish it? Least haply, after he hath laid the foundation, and it is not able to finish it, all that behold it began to mock him, saying, This man began to build and was not able to finish. Or what king, going to make war against another king, sitteth not down first and consult him, whether he be able with 10,000 to meet him that cometh against him with 20,000? Or else, while the other is yet a great way off, he sendeth an ambassage and desireth conditions of peace. So likewise, whosoever he be of you that forsaketh not all that he hath, he cannot be my disciple.
Right. That's the end all be all of this whole message that he parable that he spoke. Right?
Oh God.
You know what I'm saying? You know, make no sacrifices. Because in this hell that we go through, you're gonna have to make the sacrifice because we are under this oppression. You know, we have everything going against us. You know what I'm saying? It's a rough deal. But you know what I'm saying? What else you gonna do? Job got to get done. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
God. Salt is good, but if the salt have lost its savior, wherewith shall it be seasoned?
All right, salt is good. You know what I'm saying? But salt doesn't flavor. You know what I'm saying? What you put it on? You know, what's the purpose of the salt? Christ told us that we are the salt of the earth. Same precept. You know what I'm saying? What's the purpose of us if we're not doing the Most High's will on this earth? Yeah, we get, you know what I'm saying? We the best basketball players. We the best singers. We got the most talent here on this earth. Yeah. But if we ain't ruling the earth, then what in the hell are we doing? What's the purpose of us sitting here, being at the bottom of society if we're not ruling this earth? We're not supposed to be in this position. All right? That's what Christ is trying to tell us. Go ahead. The last verse.
Con. It is neither fit for the land, nor yet for the dunghill, but men cast it out. He that hath ears to hear, let him hear.
Right. With that being said, you got to go ahead.
I had a precept to go along with what you said about who he won't be. It's the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2, verse 4. And it reads, No man that warreth entangleth himself with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Right. Excellent precept. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You don't entangle, be entangled with the affairs of this life, right? You don't let the sin of this world stop you. You don't let the distractions of this world, you know what I'm saying, get you off the mission that the Most High sent you on, right? That's what Christ was trying to teach his disciples, so they could get the work done, right? Everything else was gonna fall into place, right? Any other questions or comments? All right, gonna close our class. All right, it's the ISUPK security announcement. We at the ISUPK started on 1 West 125th Street out of Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are here to be saluted. Only there, like they are here to share themselves in the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must have permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months and when the brother and the sister will court each other. After the 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, numbers 18 and 21, Malachi 3:8-10. It means tenth in the Hebrew, Aisha. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department of Teaching. Priest Fund. We will offer for a priest not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. It's the upcoming Holy Convocation. We got a memorial blowing of the trumpets. And that's going to be on the first day of the 7th month. That's going to be on Friday, September the 11th, 9/11. Wow, what a coincidence. Right? Who knows what's going to happen on that day? So, well, you read about that. You can read about that in Leviticus 23, 24 to 25. All right, I'm about to set the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in school, start with an all black boot shirt. Let's get that start. And with that, Imagine. And of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, Yahweh, sorry to our brothers and sisters. Men of Israel, Imagine Shabbat, Imagine, Barak, Yahweh, class dismissed. Yeah. You just know how to make it.